Howdy everyone, this is your buddy BP back at it again in Smite, playing in Clash with Chang'e using the Intergalactic skin. This is the limited skin that came out earlier this year. I got it when it came out, but I haven't had much of an opportunity to use it. But now there's an Odyssey quest that involves you having to play a couple mages, or at least a couple games as mage. I was like, I'll break out the Chang'e again. I haven't had a chance to use this skin. Pretty nice. Not sure if I like it quite as much as Lunar Tango, but it's still awesome. Plus, it's a limited skin, so I feel compelled to use it. Chang'e's got some pretty great skins. She's pretty fortunate that she gets so many awesome skins. By the way, this Shock rather, on the other team, I don't know what was up with him. He was definitely trolling. He went like 0-7, and he had this build that was just like didn't quite make sense. And when we got to the lobby at the end of the match, he was just like talking smack and being a douchebag, and you know, it was I had to like I had to block him, and I'm pretty sure everyone reported him. It was pretty bad. At one point, even one of my teammates was like, "What the hell is this Shock doing? I'm confused. Like, what is his tactic here?" It was pretty damn baffling, but we did pretty well. I think I only had like one death here. I think I went like 5-1 or something like that. Went very well. I like playing Chang'e, and I wasn't even building that much for attack. I was building mostly for heals. But I don't think they even took anti-heals. I can't remember. I know I took a Divine Ruin because they had a couple healers on their team. But I don't know. It was just kind of baffling. It was really strange. This Shock. I was confused. But anyway, just wanted to show this off. By the way, what do y'all think of this year's Odyssey? I know it's only just begun, so there's not much to talk about. A little disappointed that Uller was going to be the one who got the Tier 5 skin. I was kind of hoping it was going to be like Jingwei. I know Jingwei was in the running for the Tier 5 skin, and I was thinking, I hope it's her, but nope. It was Uller, so I was like, dang. Oh well, who knows? Maybe next year. But anyway, we don't even know it. We haven't even really seen the skin yet. I think there's like concept art out there, but we haven't like actually seen the skin or anything for it. I guess it'll be interesting when it comes out. And it looks like there's going to be a few more interesting skins in this year's Odyssey. It looks like Ymir's going to get one next time they release the next batch of skins, so that should be pretty neat. I eagerly look forward to that. By the way, I totally feel bad about that KS right there. I don't know why I did that. I just saw an enemy low and I had my ult, and I was like, I just compulsively did it. I felt bad as soon as I did it. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was such a douche move. But at least I apologized for it. I hope that Surcat wasn't too mad for me stealing her kill. I kind of felt like crap for doing that. Anyway, not too much to report. Sorry if I don't sound quite right. I'm a little under the weather. My allergies are kind of killing me as of late. I kind of got a bit of a sore throat. My mouth is kind of dry, and my sinuses are just all congested. It's really nasty and unpleasant. So I hope it doesn't sound too bad. Not much to talk about here. I will say, I don't know how many folks listening or watching this rather are into Marilyn Manson. I'm sure some of y'all are younger than I am, and you're like, really, people still listen to Marilyn Manson? But yeah, back when I was in high school, I listened to a lot of them. Me and my friends, we were really big into that kind of music. And he has a new song out. Apparently he's going to have a new album out sometime early October, so that was pretty interesting. I knew he was planning on coming out with a new album this year, I just didn't know when. And he finally released his first single for it. I guess it's alright. It's not like, you know, it doesn't really wow me or anything, but, you know, it's not a bad song. I used to be really big into Marilyn Manson back around, like, high school. And then I think it was around, like, maybe 07, he came out with that, like, Eat Me, Drink Me album or whatever it was, and that album was just bad. There was, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 songs on there that were decent. And then everything else was just, like, totally forgettable. Like the first single on there, I can't remember what it was called, like Heart-Shaped Glasses or something like that. Not just was it one of the worst singles he ever released, it was like one of the worst songs he ever made, period. It was like, that whole album was just like, felt like a lot of emo moping. It was just, ugh, it was beneath him. And it kind of really put me off, like, Marilyn Manson for a long time. I knew he came out with a couple more records after that were just eh. Like, they also had like a few good songs on them, but as like a complete record, they weren't all that good. But back in 2015, he came out with, I'm trying to remember what it was called, The Pale Emperor, I believe. And that was actually a fairly decent record. That was a pleasant surprise. I was like, oh, okay, you know, he's going in like an interesting new direction. He's got like a different sound to him, and I kind of liked it. I thought it was a good record. I don't think it was like one of his best. My favorite is probably Mechanical Animals, but it was a decent record. It's kind of like maybe like a 7 out of 10 kind of thing, I would say. Definitely it was a refreshing record. It was a step in the right direction, I would say. And it's been a couple years, and now he has a new record come out. I think he has like the same producer he had for this new record that he had for the last one. And I was like, oh, interesting. I'm curious to see how this new record will come out. So should be pretty fascinating to see. I could tell by listening to the new single that his voice has just gotten a bit hoarse over the years. It's gotten a bit rough because all those years of screaming in his songs, I guess, you know, it's just sort of taken a toll, I suppose. But you know, it's still not bad. It's still okay, I suppose. But yeah, we've only heard the one song, and you know, it's an okay single. It's not a bad single, so you know, it's decent, and it's got me interested in the rest of the record. So that's something I guess I've been I'm going to be looking forward to next month. I hope it's at this point, when it comes to Marilyn Manson, I'm thinking like if it's at least as good as Pale Emperor, I'll be satisfied. I'm not expecting him to go back to the glory days of, you know, back in the 90s when he was really putting out like what I feel is some of his best material, and I'm sure a lot of people agree that was when a lot of his best material, when he made his best work, was in the 90s. But, you know, I'm still interested. I'm still curious to see where he's going to go with it. But yeah, just a little something extra to talk about, because I just didn't want to, you know, put up a video of me saying, oh, here's me playing Chang'e, you know, enjoy. You know, I just want to talk a little bit about, you know, what's going on in my life and my thoughts and opinions on stuff, on things. So you can learn a little bit about me and the kind of stuff I'm into. But yeah, I'll go ahead and let the rest of this footage play. We had a great match. Like I said, I probably only went like 5-1 or something like that. I think I only had one death. In fact, I think it's coming up right here. They were hungry for the kill. I think it was this Ardio that got me. No, oh no, it was the Hachiman, the new hunter. That's I haven't tried him out yet. Of course, whenever there's a new god, it's pretty popular. Folks are still playing Ardio, as I can tell. Of course, I also like that we had a teammate playing Athena. You don't see a lot of folks playing Athena, which is a shame. I think she's one of the best Guardians, but some folks just don't play her. I don't know why. I think she's fantastic. But anyway, yeah, that's it. I'll go ahead and let the rest of this footage play. This was a pretty fun match. If you enjoyed this video, then spank that like button. Also, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section if you have any feedback for me. I love hearing back from you, and I'll try to respond to as many people as I can. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.
Falling back! Attack left lane!
has been slain. An ally has fallen. Over here. Be right back. Defend right lane.
Your right tower is under attack. You hit like a vegetarian. Kaboom!
You missed. Start ready. For the people. Overload. Be right back.
Your right tower
They
is
need
under
hope,
attack.
and I'm here to give it to them. For the people! An enemy has been bested. Shut down!
To my ancestors.
An enemy has been slain!
Your team destroyed a right enemy tower.
For the people! You missed! Killing spree. Great work!
Your right tower is under attack.
On my way.
Come and get some.
For the people! For the slain. An enemy has been defeated. An ally has been slain.
Your left Phoenix is under attack.
Killing spree.
Take that! Retreat! Attack here! Be careful!
Rampage.
For the people! Be right back. They need hope, and I'm here to give it to them. On my way.
Run! Be careful!
For the people!
Falling back!
Reinforcements on the way!
Hi! Be careful! Enemy missing left!
On my way.
An enemy has been slain.
Great work!
Your right tower is under attack!
On my way.
Take right lane! Attack right lane!
An enemy has been slain.
Great work!
Unstoppable.
For the people! Take that! Here! For the people!
Shut down.
Okay.
Sorry!
has been slain.
Take that! For the people!
You have slain an enemy.
Your right Phoenix is under
You're
attack.
welcome.
Thanks.
Rampage.
Today we fight for freedom.
Slain an enemy.
So sorry.
Possible.
Ally has been slain.
Foolish ploy.
Over here! Pardon me.
Shut down.
Stay away. I got it.
Killing spree.
My training paid off.
Kaboom! Come and get...
Reinforcements on the way. Take that! For the people.
Cap. Yeah.
Take that!
An enemy has been bested. An enemy has been slain.
Well done, my minion. Come and get...
Killing spree.
Well done, my minion.
Take that! Over here! For the people!
Your team has destroyed a left enemy Phoenix.
Step aside! Reinforcements on the way! Woo! For the people!
An enemy has been bested.
Be right back.
An ally has been slain.
They need hope, and I'm here to give it to them.
That was close, yes?
missing.
Ally has been slain.
Face me!
An enemy has been slain. Double kills to the earth.
You're on top of it!
Attack the Titan. Be careful.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been
On my way.
slain.
Sure.
Battle well fought.
Couldn't get
Great work.
pain of God.
Fight me! Or are you scared of
Surely.
a princess? I
You did
hate
not
traveling
think
to
you
other
could
planets.
win.
Earth has fries. Like, come on!